Doctor, my child does not eat any veggies. He only likes bhindi and aloo. What can I do for it? Do you have the same question in your minds? Don't worry, I am here to help you out. Hello and welcome to my channel Mom's Wonder Cookbook. I am Dr. Amruta Valinde, pediatrician and nutrition expert. Today I am going to share with you a very nutritious recipe which has all the goodness of vegetables in it. Before I start with today's recipe, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Today we'll be making veggie loaded rose momos. Now let us take a look at the ingredients required to make this recipe. I have taken 2 cups of whole wheat flour. Normally maida is used to make momos, but we are going to make this healthy, so I have used whole wheat flour. Now the vegetables which we are going to add to these momos are: first is beet puree. This is 1 medium sized beet. I have boiled it and then I have taken it into a mixie and made a fine puree of the beet. Then this is 1 medium sized potato boiled and grated, 1 medium sized onion finely chopped, 1 tablespoon of green peas, I have boiled them. Then 1 katori of finely chopped cauliflower, 1 medium sized tomato chopped finely, and 1 katori of carrots which are finely grated. So you can see that we are making use of a lot of vegetables in this recipe. Now let us come to the seasonings. Salt as per taste. Then 1 teaspoon of pav bhaji masala. I am not going to use lot of masalas as we are going to make it for kids. But pav bhaji masala all kids like, so I am going to use this in this recipe. Then half tsf of red chili powder. This is Kashmiri lal, so it is not very hot but it gives a very good color. And I have taken 1 tablespoon of oil. Now first we have to make the dough for the covering of the momos. Let us see how to make the dough. So let's start making the dough first. To make the dough, I am taking this whole wheat flour in a bowl. To this I'll be adding first half the amount of the beet puree. I have just added the half amount. Then we'll add some salt as per taste, and we'll also add here 2 tsf of oil. Now you can see that I have not added the beet puree totally. Why? Because we want to make a thick dough, and that's the reason that we are going to add the beet puree gradually. Also, I will not add extra water. As far as possible, we have to knead this dough using the beet puree only. Now you can see what a beautiful color is formed after we mix it with the whole wheat flour. I will knead this dough properly. Okay, so you can see that a smooth thick dough is formed. I'll apply a little bit of oil to this dough and we have to let it rest for at least 15 to 20 minutes so that the momos turn out to be very well. So I have applied oil and you have to knead the dough properly. Kneading is very important in this process. Okay, so our dough is ready and you have to make the dough rest for 15 to 20 minutes. We have kept our dough for resting and now it is the time to prepare our stuffing. To start preparing the stuffing, I have taken a pan. I had kept it on the gas flame, and when the pan became hot, I added half tablespoon of oil to the pan. To this, I'll be adding chopped onions. Let's fry them nicely. to make them too much brown. They have to just start looking transparent. After onions, we have to add tomatoes. The stuffing is so much colorful, and this is very important. You have to add all colors to your diet. This is called as the rainbow diet. Now, the green peas. Cauliflower and carrot. I am going to just add the half amount of carrot. Fry the veggies well. To cook the veggies, we are not going to add water. We are going to just add salt and we are going to let them cook on steam, because we don't want to lose the crunch of the veggies. You can see such a colorful stuffing is formed. Now let us add salt and red chili powder. Mix well. Now lower the flame. On medium flame, let the stuffing cook for 5 minutes. I am going to cover this with a lid and I am going to let it cook for 5 minutes. Now let's open the lid and check if the veggies are cooked. You can see that they are now cooked, but they have not become mushy. They are still crunchy and we want this consistency. Now I'll be adding remaining carrot. The purpose of not adding the entire carrot was that I want to keep some carrot a little bit rawish. Now let us add pav bhaji masala. Mix it well. Wow, the aroma of pav bhaji masala is just too good. Now time to add the grated potatoes. Adding grated potatoes will help it give a proper binding and it will help us make the momos easily. So just mix it properly and cover it and let the entire stuffing cook for another 3 to 4 minutes. After the stuffing is cooked, we will remove it in a bowl and let it cool. I am covering it and I will keep it for another 5 minutes. So our stuffing is ready and now we have to start making the momos. But before we start making momos, in a big vessel I have taken water and I am going to bring it to boil. Now time to start making the momos. I have divided the entire dough into 6 portions of this size. You can see the size of the ball. It is that of a lemon. I'll make a thin sheet of this ball using a rolling board and a rolling pin. So you can apply flour because you don't want the sheet to stick to the rolling board. So apply flour and make a thin sheet out of the ball. The sheet should be thin so that the petals turn out to be very well. So my sheet is ready. Now you have to take 3 katoris who have different diameters, and you have to cut out puris of different size using these 3 katoris. Okay, so I have placed these 3 katoris and I will be cutting puris. This is my first puri, this is my second puri, and this is my third puri. Okay, so now I'll remove the extra sheet. I'll remove the extra sheet and I'll place the puris in such fashion that one puri is covering half of the other puri. So you can see that according to the descending size, the puris are covering half of the puri, which is a size bigger to that puri. Now let us keep the stuffing in the center. So I am keeping the stuffing in the center, and then we have to close the edges. So just fold it and close the edges. So just close the edges, and now time to make the roses. So gently roll this. You can see how I am rolling it, and your beautiful rose is ready. So you can see how beautiful the rose is looking with the beautiful petals. In the similar fashion, I will make other momos. So now you can see that our beautiful rose momos are ready, and now they have to be steamed. So see how beautiful they are looking, just like red roses. Now for steaming them, I have taken a sieve and I have greased it with oil. We had already kept water for boiling. So I will place these momos into the sieve and I will steam them. So friends, our momos are ready. I have steamed these momos for 15 minutes and you can see how beautiful they are looking. I am sure when you give these momos to your kids, they will just finish it off in minutes. The rose momos not only look beautiful, but they are nutritionally complete too, packed with goodness of vitamins and minerals due to the lot of veggies which we have used. So do try this recipe and give me your feedback. So friends, if you like my recipe, don't forget to click on the like button. I'll be sharing many more such nutritious recipes in my further videos. So keep watching. Till then, bye bye, take care, stay safe.